back to another video on the 110. Before we start, I'd like to say a massive thank you to everybody who's commented and messaged me private. Obviously, if you're a regular viewer, you'll know that I went off for heart surgery a couple of months ago, and obviously the YouTube was on hold. Everything has been on hold. I have got a job again full time now, because obviously I couldn't just jump straight back into down here with no income. I literally needed to get back on my feet. So this video has really been brought forward. Again, there's a lot going on behind the scenes at the minute. But I actually get married next month, and the Land Rover has been used for the wedding car. So I really need to get this on. Today we're going to be fitting the safety devices, roll bar and some bumperettes. Now the roll bar, along with everything else I've bought for the Land Rover, I bought it many months ago. So this has been refurbished, resprayed, well, powder coated actually. I've had it powder coated, and it looks really nice now. The bumperettes were brand new, but they've been resprayed to match the rest of the Land Rover. So anyway, enough waffling, we've got plenty to do, so let's get on with it. Right, so when it comes to fitting one of these, there's many arguments about, do they actually do anything? If they invented a rollover, what do they do? Me personally, I think probably not a lot. No, it's probably not going to help. If not, it might help a little bit. We're not going to debate about that. We're just going to get on and fit it. The main issue I've got is my tub, as I've said in a previous video, is stepped. So it actually sits about 2.5 inches lower than it should do. The other little thing obviously I don't want to do is drill 16 holes in the tub for me to probably change it in a year or so. I don't know, but it does happen. We all change our minds on things and fit something else. Now the tub in the back of my Land Rover is in really good condition, which is quite rare on a double cab or a pickup in general, because everything is just literally thrown in. It flies about, bashes about, dints it, scrapes it, you name it. So really, I really can't see the point in drilling 16 holes in the back of my really nice tub to fit that. So I've made some brackets, some really thick, I think it was 4mm steel, something like that, to mount the roll bar on. Everybody will know at the back of the Land Rover tubs, behind here is fully lined with steel. So I'm going to use the original hook points at the bottom here, and I've got some nice stainless steel hooks to go down there and bolt the steel together. So in between the aluminium, it's obviously going to be rubber lined and it's going to clamp. And in all fairness, it's probably stronger doing it that way than it is to actually drill 16 holes and bolt it straight down to the tub. So let's get the spare wheel removed, give inside here a really nice clean, and then we'll get on making some brackets. Right, so back mounting's nicely installed. So because there's nobody in the yard to help me lift the roll bar on, I'm going to start fitting the bumperettes. Now I'm waiting for some bolts in the post, but they haven't turned up yet. So in the meantime, we're just going to fit these stainless ones that I've got in stock. So that's the rear corner bumperettes fitted. I do like the overall look. I do think it does set the rest of the car off. Usually people go for the NAS rear step with the tow bar extension, but everybody's got them. So I wanted something a little bit different. And I do think with the roll bar in, it will complete it. Really happy with that. Now unfortunately, nobody's turned up on the yard to give me a lift. So I'm going to have to improvise slightly. So far, it fits very nice actually. The mounts are absolutely perfect. Either side, I can get my hand down, both sides. Can't ask for any better than that. The only extra thing I have done is, I don't know if you can see here, the actual roll bar now is in line with the top of the tub. So these are 1 inch thick rubber mountings that I'm going to use as a spacer. I've made those as well, and then the mounts are going to be bolted, sorry, the roll bar is then going to be bolted to the mountings. So that's the next job. I've got 16 stainless bolts to go in. In that case as well, it is very secure. I mean, even now it's quite reasonably secure, it's not even bolted down. So overall, so far, quite happy with this. What do we think? I do quite like it now. I'll be brutally honest, when I first put the roll bar in, obviously to make the mountings and measure up, I stood back and had a look and I really didn't like it. Not at all. I thought, I don't like that. I can't imagine this staying in for long. And that's one of the reasons I made the mountings. But now with the mountings on and the bumperettes, I quite like it. I think it breaks the car up, but also it suits along with the steps and the front bumper and everything. It kind of suits now. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think. The next video on the Land Rover will probably be the interior. There's bits and bobs I need to do, more soundproofing, and there's a couple of little modifications as well. I have got a few more bits and bobs that I bought for the exterior, but we'll leave them separate videos. One of them is really strange, I've never seen one before, so I'm looking forward to fitting that one. So as always, if you're new, please subscribe to the channel, and thank you everybody for watching.